So what are we up to?
We are trying to put brakes on.
Trying or doing it?
We're doing it.
Get it on.
But we figure that since we had a difficult time, there's probably a lot of other people having a difficult time with this. I said we should do a video.
And you're right. Now what is this fandangled pocket watch, gold watch nonsense going on this e-brake arm? And normally you don't have all of this contraption and the spring that comes with it. This just enables them to double the price of your stupid brake shoes. But basically it's got all these clips and things in there. And when you go to put it on, you've got aerodynamic, pointed little button on it instead of being square. So that has to go into here, and it's really a pain getting the old one out and this one in, unless you know the secret. Now what's the secret to getting the old one off?
Muscle.
Muscle?
No, I'm just kidding.
Where do you put the screwdriver?
To get the old one off?
Yeah.
Right here, this is kind of a springy clip right here, and so you push that down.
And you push the end down.
Yeah, you push the head down with it too, and push it in, and it'll
pop
slip
back
out.
out through there. Now, what happens when you go to put the new one on?
Well, when you go to put the new one on, it just won't reach. You've got this shoved up in there, and it's as contracted as it can be.
Right.
But it'll only go. Where are you going? It'll only go to about here. And then if you pull it out a little bit, it'll go to here, but it needs to come all the way out to here.
Can't you just grab this housing with pliers and just pull it?
That's not a very good idea.
Because that housing around the cable that prevents corrosion will make it bind, and then you won't have a smooth cable operation. So what's the solution?
Well, you gotta look down the line. There's a little bit of slack, but it kept disappearing as I let go of it.
Right.
And then Brian said,
if you undo the emergency brake cable, this is an easier end to work with to get this in afterward, because you can pull all the slack out of it while the brakes are taken apart, and with them taken apart you can get it all the way up in through the little tab, and then you don't have to wrestle, and it's a lot easier process. So what we do is we push the cable all the way in, and then how easy is it?
Really easy. You just slide it on through. Oh, now it's just showing off. Oh, okay. Then once you
push the spring down.
Yeah, you push the spring down.
And then just coach it through. And then once you release the spring, it'll just put it back up into spot. It's harder with the camera running, huh? I try to explain that sometimes, as my little excuse.
There we go. See how that popped out there? You just got to get you have to push the spring down underneath it without.
Okay, now repeat after me. A girl just did it. What's your problem?
Girl just did it. What's your problem?
Thought you'd get a kick out of that. So this is the way it looks close up. You can see that little spring underneath of it. And that's how it goes. And that's all riveted in. You can't take that off and do it old school ways. I suppose you could, but I don't know that you'd have great luck having it stay together. The reason why they went with this kind of a deal is because the hold down and return springs are the horseshoe type, like you see on some of the imports, and that there's room for it this way, and that way it won't fall off, when it has slack. If you like this video, be sure to click like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. What year is this truck? I'm glad you asked. It's an 05 half-ton Chevy 4-wheel drive.